Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? So today we've got a new little addition to the game. I've used my voice attack that I use for Elite Dangerous and other games. And I've programmed some basic commands so that way I can march without having to hold the key down the whole time. And I can also get some commands to the troops via voice, which I think will just be fun and add to the immersion. We're all about immersion here at Boon and Bros. We like to be immersed, boiled like lobsters deep underwater, screaming. Okay. All right, we're loaded in. Go ahead and drop this down. All right, so last time we made a bunch of gold and a bunch of silver. We did some upgrades to the camp, although we do need to finish upgrading the camp. I think that's where we left off. Unfortunately, I got called away as my woman was locked out of her car. So we had to end the stream early last time, but this time we are taking the east. We are going to finish our quest for control over the eastern villages. We're just going to go ahead and get some more tents in here so that we can finish recruiting the men that we need to recruit. Get rid of this torch here. Can I? I don't really like it. I don't like it. You know what? We'll leave this area. We'll slap some chests. Maybe another chest. Maybe like a barrel or two. You know what? I could no. Put a barrel there. And maybe, where's the torch? Yeah, there's a torch. Throw a torch down in there. Alright. So, we should be able to... No free enlistments. Oh, Century 7. Awesome. We should have 8 and 8. And we do. So, we should have a full 6 centuries now. And as you can see, if we look at our map here... We have started our take of the east. We took the farm of Collinbreck, but now I think we take the hamlet of Collintyre and move straight into Achenbreck. Actually, I think we're actually going to head up and take the way station here north of Achenbreck, and then we will move into Achenbreck after. And then from there take the hamlet, because the hamlet is going to be a bigger fight, so I would rather go fresh to the biggest fight, and then we can take the smaller one if this goes well. If it goes poorly, then we can double back. So we have 108 men in our standing army. Look how beautiful. We're getting topside here. We're about to start taking big towns. I think we're going to end up walking through these guys pretty easily. So, let's go ahead and... Can we call them in? Do we... No, here's the question. If I put these officer tents back a little... I feel like they're all hanging out in between the officer tents. Ah, beautiful morning. Okay. Let's go ahead and press B. We're going to call to arms. Let everybody line up. Actually, let's take this out front. We're gonna get the full group here. And you guys could turn this way. There we go. Line up. All right. So give me just one quick second. I just want to fix one thing on here. And we're going to new. just one of those. One of these, we'll click that. We want this to be a press, okay. And then we're gonna say, okay. And then we're gonna open this. We're gonna press that, one of those, okay. Nope. We gotta go back into that. We want that to be a press. No, we want this to be a press and release. And we want that to be above that. Okay. Awesome. Should be good now. Let's get in here and look at our men. We've got the money. We can come in here and do our upgrades to the new recruits. I wish this tree was out of the way. Someone come get this tree, please. Alright. Got our legions here. We'll get some chainmail for the new recruits. I try to just leave the new recruits at chainmail because you go through them often. Ah, here comes someone to get that tree. We'll deal with we'll come back. Oh wow. This legion got, oh, this is all new recruits. This is the 5th. We haven't had a chance to upgrade these since before we left. So this is good that we're coming through now. Are all of our officers in plate? Let's just double check. They are. And you, sir, have been with us 4 days. I believe we have some veteran armor to give out this this promotion series. You, sir. And if I'm not mistaken, Gaius Granius, you've been with us 6, 5. Okay. I know the 1st Legion's got some veterans. This man right here, a veteran of the highest order. Oh, look at his armor. That is sick. Gotta love that. I'm glad that we spent the detail in the armor and the weaponry and the shields rather than like faces and animation graphics. But that's just me. You get your veteran armor next time, as well as you, sir. Both of my promoters here. These homies. What do we got? 7 days of service. I know you, sir, are a veteran. What does the veteran armor look like for you? Oh, not too different. Is that black or is it just knight? I think it's silver, but it's knight. Another veteran here. Maybe you only get your veteran armor in this position. That's what we might do. We'll do mail for the new recruits. We'll do plate for the officers. Or maybe we'll do new recruits, and after your first battle as a new recruit, then you get chainmail if you survive your first battle. Then when you become officer, you get plate, and then the veterans will get the veteran armor here. I think that's how we're going to do it now. Then promotions will feel a little more given. Alright, so we have our men. We're going to go through and spend some silver for now because these men didn't get their upgrades. Alright. You lot and you lot, you are new legions. Because we're going for the city, I'm going to spend the silver we have and upgrade who we can, because this is going to be our first, our second big siege. We've taken one village already. The village of, what was it? Didn't we take a village? Oh, yeah, Octarbrek. Ah. Hold. No. Hold. Why is that not working? Hold on. That's why. Okay, let's try this. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Little technical issue with the new mod. Now let's try... Hold. There we go. Now they should stay in place. Alright, morning is coming. We're about to launch our attack. We're going to spend this time to keep upgrading some of these units. I think the front line is the most important to upgrade first because, well, they're going to take the brunt of the heat off the bat. Everybody up here should be good. All you men. All you men. Excellent. How about here? I like inspecting the troops and doing upgrades and promotions. That's a cool part of it. I think that should be in depth and flushed out too. And instead of for something like, you know, a skill tree for the main character, I would like to see more differentiation and stuff like in the Legion of what you can assign, and like you can soldiers, maybe if they get a certain amount of kills, they get a bonus and they can get buffs, and so you can learn the soldiers and they get stronger, and you'll have like maybe just a legionary of the 4th century who's just a legend, a hero. He's killed 30 men and he's super buffed up with skills and he's just a fucking monster out there every time. That would be cool aspect to add instead of like, you know, skills for me. I would like to see skills more for the soldiers, and they can upgrade and get buffs based on kills of barbarians or things like that. Awesome. All right, well, the sun is up. Men, it is time to move out on me. We are to head east. March! Nice. Nice. It works. Okay, here we go. We are on the move, ready to head for war. The men are eager. They're fresh and armored clean. Feeling shiny out here in the sunny British sun. It's rare, but I will say, all the rain in this place makes the sun shine just a little bit brighter. Hustle up this hill, boys. We have reached the farm of Kragenbreck. You guys behaving? What is this? Spears? You guys trying to make spears? Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me when I'm talking to you. Sir, I am talking to you. Maybe next time you'll show respect to your legate. This way. We're marching through. They've learned. Octobrek. There's a convoy. Why can't I hover this convoy? Ooh, 7. Okay. We're heading right for the way station, so we need to be heading about here. So, now here's a cool part. Hold. Now, I've set this. Now, I should be able to set where I want to go, take my hands off the keyboard, and say, March! March. Aha! Now I'm hands-free, drinking my coffee. And my character's watching, and the men are marching behind me. We're doing good out here. If you guys are wondering what I'm using, I have an app called Voice Attack. I downloaded the app to use for Elite Dangerous, and yeah, basically it's just an app that allows you to set commands to different key presses, buttons. It's really in-depth. You can do a lot of things with it, but the basic commands are pretty easy to set up once you know what you're doing. And it allows you to do all sorts of things in games, and I use it most as like an auto for games like this where there's long walks or games where there's a big grind. I will use Voice Attack, like say, you know, you have to just grab something, grab something, grab something, grab something. So I'll just set a voice command that then holds the E button, and then they're just pressing. So I find it really helpful, and especially in games like this, in games like Mountain Blade. In a game like Mountain Blade, I have all sorts of commands where I'm telling my troops to take different formations and things like that. And I hope as this game grows, I can do more of that as well. We are getting close to the way station now, and we are gonna take that way station over, and from there we will move in on Achenbreck to take the capital, to take the town over here. Oh wait, everybody hold up. We only took a village. This is our first real siege. This is a town. This is one step up from the village. So we've taken a village, but we don't know if we can take a town. This will be our first, so this really is our first actual siege of a town. This should be exciting. Maybe I should rename this episode Siege of the East and not Battle of the East. Ran into a tree while drinking water. Scout reports a VIP convoy formed in Glengar. They're heading towards Collinbreck. Now, where is Collinbreck? Glengar is there. Collinbreck is... Oh, looking at the damn map. March. Now, all right, the way station is right there. Hold. Battle formation. Ooh, that's nice. Which Mountain Blade do you play? I've played both. I played Warband a lot back when I was an Xbox player, but since Bannerlord came out, I've been playing Bannerlord quite a bit. I actually got a modded playthrough I've been playing just by myself. Yeah, he should. Oh, he should. Yeah, okay. So if they hit 10 days, they should get the plate armor. You know what? I agree with you because the veteran armor. I guess we could do it that they get their chainmail after their first battle. They get plate armor when they hit the 10-day mark, and then if they become an officer or a main officer, then they'll get the veteran armor. The veteran armor will be for officers. And you have to be serving at least 10 days to be an officer. Well, that would make it hard if we start losing officers in battle. We'll see how it goes, but I like the idea. If they hit 10 days, they should get the plate armor. That should be a reward. Okay. I think this won't offer much resistance for us. We're going to go over... March. Hold. Here they come, boys. Pilo ready. Charge! Oh, I forgot to set that command. That's probably one I should set. I'm going to do that while they battle. Hey, we took the way station. So I'm going to leave this. Now we got some people here. I'm going to leave this to you guys. Should we enslave the population, or should we go for more for slaves, or go more for taxation? What do you guys think? Taxation. All right, we're gonna half is 90. We're taking full taxation of this, and we're also going to loot. I say we loot. Yeah, we're gonna sack. The Ponce has got it. We're gonna sack. Hey, Guff, nice to see you back. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you got it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you guys do. It's going to be great. Oh, we got more coming. Oh, there's a convoy. Oh, my God. Charge! Oh, I can't believe a convoy dropped right on top of us. Pretty big one, too. Oh, man, I'm being jumped. Oh, you want to come with me? You want to battle the Legate? And now you're red, just like Mother Rome. And why not both? Be a Roman. Oh, you missed my other lives? Well, hey, if you check out the Boon and Bros channel, all of them are there in order. You can watch the entire story from start to finish. And definitely leave a like and comment on all of those videos. It helps me get a little bit more recognition. I'm doing this for fun. I don't make money off of this. All right, back to formation. Back to formation. Look at the bodies. All right, how many men did we lose? Let's take some count. Oh, we lost a signifier. That's sad. 3rd century signifier too. We took it in the left flank. All right. Well, we're not done here, boys. Oh my God, there's more. They're just sending army after army at us. All right, men, hold the line. Oh, got him. Legate Boon. Charge. Oh, we're taking deaths. We're taking casualties. This is not looking good. Oh, look at this big motherfucking barbarian right here. I find the key is if you can help clear up some of these single fights, you know, where you got like 2 guys fighting one of their guys, if you can just whack them and get your men to group up. So when you see, oh, look at this giant barbarian right here. He's a berserker. I think there's different sizes and types of barbarians, I've noticed. I haven't had a chance to go through the museum. Maybe next time we'll, before we start, we'll go into the museum and look at all the different armors and player types that there are. Oh man, he's got me with the spear. Oh, got him. Oh, there's heads rolling. Oh, I'll get you from the back while you're not looking. Oh, he's looking at me now. Oh, got him. I find that the slashing, when you hold the shield, you do this stabbing motion, which is great for staying protected, especially when there's a big line. Oh my God, we lost a Optio. That's an Optio headdress there. Oh no. Back to formation. How many? Oh man, we have taken some heavy losses on that fight. A 50 gold? I've never seen a 50 gold convoy. That's the biggest one we've ever seen. That's the biggest army they've ever sent at us. All right. I hate to do this, but unfortunately, I think we're going to have to charge. Take them out. Okay. Back to formation. We took some heavy losses. That was unexpected. We took the way station and then got hit with a raid and got hit with another bigger, the biggest army. I've never seen a 50 gold army. Unfortunately, I think, you know what? How many men do we have? We have 42 men left. I think we can still take the hamlet. Ugh, we shouldn't risk it though. It'll give us losses. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to trail this convoy back and recamp. If we can get the drop on that convoy, we're going to, but we're going to definitely need to get more men before we attack this city. All right, men, follow me. How to get gold income? So yeah, there's a couple ways. One, in the early game, hey Soviet, welcome back. Yeah, hamlets and up. So as soon as you start taking hamlets and villages, they'll have nobles. So when you capture serfs, you get silver tax income, but when you capture nobles, you get gold tax income. So early game, your easiest way to get gold is knocking over convoys, small convoys. Look for the low gold ones and do a bunch of them. Either that or look for, sometimes you'll see noble gatherings. Noble gatherings will give you a lot of gold. They'll also reduce the unrest in the region. So if you enslave a lot of people and do heavy taxes and everybody's real mad at you, you can kill a noble gathering and that'll lower the unrest. So that's one way, of the ways you can manage that unrest level. March. Alright, so we are headed back to camp west. We're tailing this convoy. I don't know how many are left in the convoy. Yeah, no, early game, no, I would say early game. In the beginning, I was like, man, I need gold so I can get men, especially because in the early game, I took a lot of losses by trying to take stuff too early. And I got a little bold once I started getting some men, and I went for a hamlet and got eviscerated. Same just right now. I went for a hamlet, and I was beating the hamlet, and I was like, oh, we're taking some losses, but I'm going to win this. And then, boom, convoy just hits us from the back, like a 25 gold convoy, and it absolutely annihilated me. I had like 5 guys left, I think. And so from there, that's when I needed gold early game. But then once you actually start getting some men and you have that gold income, you're right. It's silver that becomes the really big issue. Because upgrading your men is really, and promotions are really expensive. Okay, here's the convoy we're coming up on. I wonder how many they got left. Are they stopped? We're right in between 3 armies. Look at this. Right in between 3 armies. A 3 gold, which is nothing. A 12 gold, which is eh. And the 50 gold, which is the one right in front of us that we're chasing. I just want to be able to scout how many men they have left. Ooh, they still got a bunch. Oh, yeah. We should not. We're not ready to engage that. Man, that was crazy. Numerius Titus. Yeah, and you know what? Numerius is still here. Where is Numerius? He's, or no. Wait, where are you guys going? Oh, I should probably, give the command. Oh, yeah. Hey, Onion, Guff, did you guys see? I got the voice command set up now, too. Here, I'll get us out in this field now that they've moved along. Hold. Hey. We've got Numerius. He's not a Primus Pilus anymore. He's been promoted to Perfectus Castorum. Yes, voice command, Zunion. I got him. And yeah, no, now Numerius Titerius, he has been promoted again. He is now leading the entire legion. He is my second in command. He is above everybody, only answers to me. Speaking of which, we lost some men. We need Tess in the 1st century. Spurius Tilius or Aulus Casselius? Who will be our new Tess? You can kiss anyone you want as long as they consent. I think Spurius. Congratulations on your promotion. Enjoy your plate armor. You are now the Tess of the 1st century. 2nd century. I heard you're also missing your Tess. Titus Coelius. Manius Attilius. Ooh, I like that name. Manius Attilius, you are now Tess. Actually, you are being double promoted to Optio. Manius Vetius. You're right. Those men survived a great battle. They should all get better mail. And they will. As soon as we finish promotions. 3rd century. 3rd century took some heavy losses. Oh man, we took some actual deaths. Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. We should be passing out plate armor, and we are going to be as soon as we pass out promotions. Ooh, how do you say that? Tiberius S-T-H. Sthenius. Sthenius. Tiberius Sthenius. You are now an Optio. Actually, you're going to be the new signifier. Take your plate armor. Lucius Titius. Optio, you will be the new Centurion if our Centurion falls. You're second in command of this century. Decimus Hordanius? Dude, I feel like I'm seeing new names now. Names that I feel like I was running through all the names, and now I'm seeing new combos and new names altogether. Titius Sergius. You are now Tess. Now, for everyone else, plate armor. Plate armor. The rest of our centuries did not lose officers. Good job. Good job to everybody else, not losing any officers. Not harshing on the ones that did. You fought bravely. Oh, look at that plate armor. We're looking proper now. These men have been with the Legion. They know what's up. You're all getting rewarded for your efforts. Every last one of you. Looks like the sun's going down. Hopefully these upgrades and promotions will give that convoy some time to get ahead of us so that we can get back to camp without having to re-engage them before we are ready. It might feel like what you want to do is get revenge in these situations, but you have to remember that the key is defeat in detail. You want to split off groups and overwhelm them with your numbers to take the least amount of casualties overall as possible. So going in half-cocked just to take revenge on the people who fucked you up is a bad tactic, because you're acting out of anger and you're going to end up taking more losses being outnumbered. Awesome. All right. Everyone's got plate, I believe, right? All the way over here. Everyone who has survived that battle has gotten plate. You are all valiant soldiers, and you have fought hard for Mother Rome. Congratulations, everyone. Now it's time to head back to camp and try to recover some troops. So we march west. March. Soviet Onion, nice for joining us again. Thank you. We'll hope you get to watch the episodes later. They'll all be on the site. Page. I don't know what to call it. All right. So as we're marching, guys, let's take some inquiry. Where should we go from here? I think that my feeling is we should rearm and head back, and maybe not attack from the road to try to avoid convoys. Uh-oh, we have a convoy approaching us and at speed. Hopefully they stop here in Crag and Brick. Bacon, how's it going, man? Bacon is our artist for the channel, guys. He draws all of our art, our thumbnails. He's also one of the bros in Boon and Bros. If any of you are in the Discord or are not in the Discord, you should join our Discord so you can get our streams and all the different things we're doing. I gotta hop this fence. Hey, Bacon, do us a favor. Would you be able to post a invite link for the Discord in the chat for everyone? That would be awesome. March. Look at how cool that is. You can see our camp lit on the other hill. Oh, look at our sweet Roman camp. That's the one thing I love this game. Oh, Bacon. Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. But that just means... The fortunate thing about fevers is you can play games with a fever. As long as it's not too bad. Come on, men. We're almost home. We'll let them get some rest. Did it not let you post the link? All right, we are home. You know what? We should be upgrading these guards as well. All right, men. We're going to disband the Legion. And we are going to get new recruits. Here we go. Re-bolstering our ranks. God, that feels good. I think I just overwhelmed the text feed for what's going on. I wonder, will it let me? Uh-oh. All right. All right, everybody, here is the link for the Discord if you would like to join the Boon and Bros Discord and come talk with us and get to play with us and get to contribute and see when we stream. Stay in the loop. We play a bunch of games, actually. I have like 300 games on my Steam library. All right, so we are back up to 108 men. Now, here's the real question. I have the gold. I don't have the silver, but I have the gold. I think that we should add 2 more centuries to the standing army and then get the 9th as the camp guard. And we should fill out and have 8 full centuries. What do you guys think? Should we get 8 full centuries? Let's find some Century 7 guys here. We need to make some... We don't want to do official promotions. After that last massacre, I don't want to just be promoting people all willy-nilly because it'll take away from the men that we just promoted. So I'm going to just work my way around camp, find some men from the 7th Legion, and give some postings on the down low. You know, I want to be respectful of the men. Where's the 7th Legion? 7th Legion? 7th Legion? 7th Legion? Anyone? 7th Legion? 7th Legion? Anyone in the 7th Legion? Just kidding. Okay, 6th. This is definitely not the efficient way to do it, I'll tell you that. 3rd. 4th. Soldier, 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 soldier. It's like, you know, like the one where he's... what's that movie? When you go to the northern parts of the Isle, you may want to leave 2 cohorts in camp to guard. Yeah, that's why I want to try to get filled out as much as possible. There's so many new recruits now that it's hard to tell. I guess it wouldn't be too bad if the maybe even 3 cohorts. Why have you? Especially if you piss off the locals and they start sending raids. Do they start sending raids? How far in have you gotten? I wonder if how many raids they do start sending. Because I've been hit by a few convoys that have come and raided me. Oh, 7th century, they're on guard duty. That's why I can't find them. Spurius Fuffius. Spurius Fuffius, I like that. Lucius Leventius. We've got Publius Apustius. You guys put your votes in the chat for who you want to be the century. And we've got... Oh my god, it's Titus Titorius. I'm sorry, but Titus Titorius, you are the centurion of the 7th Legion. Congratulations on your posting. Alright, we need a signifier. Lucius Leventius. Who took your spot? Spurius Fufius. Who's coming for this guard post, I wonder? Who do we got on this side? We've got Manius Canulius. And Titus Sicinius. Titius Sicinius. Half of this game is just pronouncing names. I like Manius. Manius, would you blow my horn? I'll give you your plate armor. Spuffius. Oh, we've got... Who's this? Manius Novius. Manius Novius. That rolls off the tongue rather nicely, doesn't it? So, yeah, Rush, we were talking about that earlier. The more unrest. So, you can fight that unrest by every once in a while you'll see a noble gathering on the map. And if you go take out that noble gathering, you can actually get... You can lower that unrest in total. but that's awesome. I didn't know that was the mechanic. Publius Apostius. That makes sense why I got raided when I was building the base in the second episode. All right, Publius. You are now Optio, which means I should have a full... Oh, just need a Tess. Who's my Tess? Spurius Fuffius, Lucius Leventius. I like that. All right. That means that our 7th century is full. We can recruit 5 more men. Lacking accommodations. All right, guys. I think it is time to, not unfortunately, it's going to be fortunate. It's going to be cool. But I think it is time that we're going to have to tear down this base. I think after that battle, if you guys are with me, I think it's time to expand our camp, up it a little bit, and hopefully get... Honestly, what if we move our camp? Our plan is to take the east. Once we take the east, we'll be moving north. So what if we spend this time... Our men just took a serious hurt. We need to give them some R&R. So, oh, here's the Noble Gathering. See this green icon with the 3 people? If you take that, that'll lower the unrest. Nice. But what I was saying is, if we go to and set up our camp here in the fields of Octarbrek, then we can launch our attack east and then move up to Glengar and Colinmera, thereby taking off this east side completely, which is the end goal. And that leaves Octarbrek centrally located for all these. So if you guys are down, I think we should take the time to move our camp, build a bigger camp. My plan is to take over this entire farmland as a camp. And then from there, we will launch our attack and take everything east. And during that time, hopefully we'll do a couple convoys and fill out the rest of the Legion as well before we start launching our main attacks. All right, that sounds good. We've got it. So we are disbanded right now. We are going to relocate camp. Hold on. We're going to have to put everybody in the army. And then we're going to relocate camp, confirm. Everything just got picked up. Everybody's now on me. Now, the one thing it doesn't pick up is the walls, but we're going to go ahead or run around, and we're going to just take the time, because this is a lot of palisade lumber, and we're going to be building a big palisade here at the new base. I think this is going to be a more permanent structure for our Eastern campaign, so I would really like to take the time to, like, make it nice. I kind of slapped this one down, but I think I'm going to... Now that we have some full centuries and legions, we're going to have an officer area, and we're going to have a nice field that we can host our armies on inside the palace instead of having, inside the palisades, instead of having to drag them outside the palisades and line them up outside. Give us a little field of marching. My dog is trying to get comfy on the chair there behind me. Hey, you good over there? Lay down. All right, everyone is on me. And we are heading to Octarbrek. March. So, guys, do you have any ideas for how we should set up our camp? Any ideas, tips, things you think we should do in setting it up? I think the game is actually pretty good. I think that it is early. It's one guy making this entire game by himself, and he's doing a great job, I think. The lighting, the immersion, the feel, the gameplay loop is fun. I enjoy it. It's basically like when I'm a big player of Mount & Blade and Total War and a lot of big strategy games like that and war games, especially medieval times. And when I saw games like Shield Wall, I said, ooh, this is new and interesting. You can be the commander of the Legion, and they're following you, and you're giving orders and doing the shield wall. And then this is, to me, taking it one step further, where you're not just marching with the legions and telling them what to do, but you're fighting with them, you're setting up the camp, you're caring for them. And I think there should be more of that going forward. And I think there will be more of that. And I think that, when you have to scavenge for food and there's food nearby, and you have to have food sources near your base in order to do things. March. Looks like we just got our taxes. It looks like we got 39 gold and 1,665 silver have been collected from our taxes. Yeah, I like the little gate that I've done. I think a tunnel would be a little much. I think the gate is enough. Obviously, this time it's going to be a little bigger and better funneled for our men. But, I think I see it there on the horizon. That should be Octobrick. And this field will be our new home. So, we're technically, oh wow, on the map, we're technically already in the farmlands. So, I think at this point we need to pick a good position. I want to get some nice flat ground. Yeah. I'm quite familiar with Roman history and tactics. I'm quite a Roman nerd myself. This field looks like a good place to camp. It's big, mostly flat. Let's move closer to town, see if there's some flatter terrain. If we have to, we'll build it. Ooh, maybe we'll just take this entire field, though, and kind of build it on the hill. Like, what if the... Okay, everybody, let's come down here. Ooh, this field looks nice. Hold. So this field looks nice. It's pretty big. I have not seen the update roadmap error. You should post it in the Discord so we can take a look at it. I would love to do that. Maybe I will do an episode about the roadmap and where the game's going. I'll probably have to put out a video about that. So this field right here actually looks pretty good. It's mostly flat. I think we could build a pretty big camp in here. And I'm thinking, like, you know, officers will be up on this hill. We'll have, like, the officer tents. And then down below will be all the camp tents. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Awesome. What's up, KY? Man, I wish I could read Russian, but unfortunately I cannot. Okay, I'm going to slap... Oh, do I want to slap the flag down here? Where do I want the flag? The gate is going to be over here. So let's put the flag like there. Okay, we're set. We're here. We live. It reads nice game. It is a nice game. I like this game a lot. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... Oh my god, we're battling. We've been attacked by a convoy. And she's a medium-sized one. Oh man. Get him. Jesus. Man, see, the thing is this game... I love that about this game. I thought this game was going to be way easier. Back to formation. Back to formation. There we go. I thought this game was going to be a lot easier than it was. Marching formation. March. Hold. Hold. Or don't hold. Okay, we're going to disband everybody. While we go ahead and set up the camp. Right now, we're going to need everybody working, so we're going to keep 30 men on guard. We're going to say maybe 15, 20 guards. And then everybody else is going to get to work because we are going to be building. How long did it take you to get this point? I've played for a little more than 2 hours and currently only control one farm. So I've been playing, according to Steam, before I started today, I was playing for 7 hours. We're about an hour in, so I'm about 8 hours in. And, I mean, let's be real. Like, I've done a lot and it's been fun. But look at this. Look at... Excuse me. Let me drink some water. Look at this map. Like, there's a lot that I still have. I probably still have a good another bunch of hours. And this game, I feel, has a lot of replayability. And I agree, Rush. I like, and I think that's good. I think going with the more cartoony, I know I was talking about this yesterday, Rush, is how I would like to see more things that you can do to shape the world, like when we burned down the way station yesterday. I would like to see, you know, and you can do it with that cartoony kind of gruesomeness with these animated guys. We could literally imagine these guys, but, you know, you've got barbarians up on crucifixions. You can, like, put crucifiers on the road on the way to their village, you know, things like that. That would be really cool. Okay, so we've got pretty big job here. We're going to go ahead and say, here's our gate. And I like doing it on the farm too, because then it'll be nice and like dark in here. All right. And we're just going to do one of those and one of those. So what I like to do is line it up on the post like this, you see, where I'm overlapping that first post. And then I can just get rid of that piece, and then there, now I've got a nice even gate, and both are on the same plane. I can just keep going down, overlapping one, making sure that there's, because if you go like this, and one gets a little too far, you get gaps, it looks weird, and then also you might get barbarians squeezing through. So the game allows you to clip, I say clip. Make sure that there's no entry point. How do you move camp? So when you want to move camp, Noah, you go in here to your camp page, and there's this relocate camp button. In order to do it, you have to have the men disbanded. So go to camp, disband all the men, then hit relocate, and it'll get rid of everything but the palisades. So this time I'm going to start with the wall and give myself lots of room. And then once I have the shape of the wall, I'll put the tents down, because usually I put the tents down and then I do the wall, and then I got to move the tents all around once the wall's in to get as much room as I can. But we're going big. This is going to be our eastern front base. This is going to be our war fort for the foreseeable future until we've conquered pretty much all of the eastern tribes, we'll call them. So we'll do 3 on the corners. And then hopefully, now what I like to do, because I have a little bit of the OCDs, is I like to go in like this, get nice and flat with the wall. Okay, I'm looking at this wall like this, and what I like to do is I'll line it up at the bottom of my screen here so that I know I'm level with the wall, and then I'm just going to back out, give myself a nice evenness on that, and then I know this is 90 degrees. Oh my god, everybody call to arms. Charge! Okay, I'm gonna let them fuck up that convoy that decided to drop in on us. We should probably keep an eye on that. Whew. So we're going to have a lot of convoys running through here, which means we're going to need to have a full-time guard, which is fine, but I think that in the long run, it's going to give us a lot of gold. We're just going to be getting a lot of gold. But as I was saying while they fight this convoy, I make that 90 degree, and then when I come over here, I know that this wall is going to be 90 degrees from the main wall, so I'll have a nice even-shaped fort in the end. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll do this wall, and before I rotate this at all, I'll go over here and put it down again. What do you think about recruiting from towns? What do you mean about recruiting from towns? We haven't taken our first town yet. A very important enemy leader was killed in action. Local unrest levels have dropped. Oh, okay, they killed somebody. Back to formation. Hey, we got 12 gold and 350 silver, and we killed a very important noble. Cool. Alright, now we'll go ahead and disband everybody. Okay, we're going to keep a good I'd say 50 men as soldiers this time. We'll go ahead and put 10 guards. Honestly, we only need like 30 workers. Let's just... 69. Nice. How do you move camps and zoom in? How do you move camps and zoom in? On here, I'm just dragging with the mouse, and then the mouse wheel zooms in and out. And you press tab to get to this menu if that's what you're asking. If you need, if you press I, there's this here, which you can give a bunch of basic instructions. We went through it in the first episode, kinda. How do you move camp? So yeah, no, you go in here and you hit relocate camp, and then you click confirm, and then it'll take everything in your camp down, and then you have that flag, and then you go put the flag where you want your camp to be. And then you see they're all huddled around that flag right now because they got nothing better to do. Oh, you're talking about recruiting from towns for a future update. Yes, I think that could be a thing, but I think that recruiting from towns like is less likely. I think that you could I think it'd be more likely to be enslaving them. No, like zoom in and look further away. You mean like this? Like zooming in like that? That's the control button. What do you mean by looking in and moving further away? Oh, you mean like strategy-wise? I guess I just don't know what you're asking, bud. And I think, as I was saying, the town recruiting, because realistically, if you're recruiting enemy people to be in your soldier, they're going to be undisciplined, untrained. They're not going to be able to do what your legionaries can do. I think, if anything, you could get the slaves, and then the slaves could be the workers in your camp. Things like that. And logistics and outpost, I think, would be really cool, because I was thinking about it last night, that you should start with like a cart, and like when you have the camp, you should have to have like a Fletcher tent to make arrows, and like a armor tent to upgrade armor, and all that kind of stuff. And you would have to have like a cart, and someone would carry the cart, and they would pull the cart, and you could load the cart up with arrows and with whatever you needed for that long-term battle. All right, we have a big camp so far. Thanks, Carlos. We're going to try to keep it up. As the Britons, and have to, yeah, and do, you mean where like the Romans invade and you have to keep them out? That would also, yeah, that would be a fun update. I was thinking, imagine this game, but like a multiplayer version where you could have multiple people, like you'd pick a side, Roman or barbarian, and the barbarian side, you would have like your little legion of men, your tribe, and you would have a village, like a camp, and you would upgrade the village and stuff and send villagers out to get wood, same as you do here. And you're trying to defend, and then other players are trying to attack, and they're running their dudes. And you could literally have like PvP battles like this, where you're taking each other's camps and going back at each other. It's hard to see the edges of the field when it's dark like this. Looks like to like here. We still got a ways to go. Oh, this field is big. This field is really big. Okay. Well, we've got a good portion of the camp right now. What I'm gonna do is set down. I'm gonna pause building the walls till I can get it online. Why do you say that? Why do you think we need an economic? I mean, I don't disagree with having an economic, but I don't think it's necessary to make it work per se. So let's start with a. We're gonna do things a little differently this time. Instead of just having lines of tents, right, we're gonna line this up and then come over here and kind of do like a that and then like this and have a more fluid structure, you know. Bicus Dicus. No, you know, I'm looking for, what is the one from Life is Brian? You got Gluteus Maximus. But what's the Biggest Dickus? Biggest Dickus is who I'm looking for. Okay, so I think these are still too close together. So we just need to, like, we're just gonna fucking, excuse my French. I don't think it's fair that I keep blaming the French for my bad mouth. But I'm going to do it anyways. What are they going to do? Surrender? I want this camp to be a lot more, like, fluid and natural and not so just, you know, a square with tents around the outside. Create these little camp areas. Now the soldiers will start moving around the camps and hopefully not just be standing in that one camp. The sun's coming up, so I'm going to throw my torch down and we're going to get back up here. Oh, Biggest Dickus. Oh, that's what you were saying. Yes, dude, for real. I can't wait to see Biggest Dickus show up in this game. What a good movie. I love the Monty Python series. If you do not know about Monty Python, go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Go watch Life of Brian. If you like Roman times, you should go watch Life of Brian. Dear God, is that a funny movie. The part where he catches him doing graffiti and then he goes and makes him write it 100 times on the wall. That's so funny. Really good movies. Okay. All right, the walls of our Roman fort continue. One thing I wish you could pick up Pila. In the very first episode, I accidentally threw my Pila. I went to pick it up, and I was like, oh, you can't pick them up. That's trash. I wish you could pick those up or restock, you know what I mean? Because that's the other thing about... I wish you could control when they throw their Pila. Because if we could control when they throw their Pila... I was talking about the other day how I was going to attack a village... And then we fought a little convoy on the way there, and they all just threw their Pila at the little convoy. And I was like, well, I wish you would have saved those for the actual battle. See you later, Guff. Oh well, I'm gonna be try to stream about noon, 1 o'clock every day of this game. And if you don't catch the stream, they're all on the Boon and Bros channel, and all of our other videos are on there too. We're playing a bunch of other games going on right now. I got more content. I'm looking for a video editor to join the team full time, and I have a literally 8 TB hard drive full of content that we need to get out. But I'll keep you guys up to date on all that. Okay, so let's go line up our walls so that we don't have an uneven fort. Girls don't like an uneven fort, guys, okay? You gotta make sure your fort's even. Otherwise, you will not get the ladies. And you might think that's a joke, but literally every time I've shown my girlfriend something on a video game, she's always like, why isn't it straight? Why is that shaped weird? See you later, Guff. It would be cool if we could make like guard towers that we could put guards in, and maybe they could like shoot arrows out of. Um, it would be. I really would like to see more things to build in the camp, even if they don't do anything. Just give us a bunch of dumb decorations to just put around the camp, you know. And I was thinking eventually you could get stables. I think maybe we need to have the enemy of our. Yeah, no, it would be nice to see the barbarians. Now, the barbarians were known for their more guerrilla tactics and just charging in, which is why the Romans were so easily able to defeat them. But I think that they would form up and then charge in together a little more than they do now, for sure. And also, the dev was in the stream the other day, and I was telling him to keep up the. He's all about the immersion, which is something that I like, and I like that he really wants to make a cool game. think I think we went too far. I think that one and this one and that one, I think. No. Okay, we need one more here. And then one, two, more angle, one, two, three, less angle, uno, dos, trace. We got connection. That is something I cannot live with. But the nice thing about the overlap is we can just go like this. Perfect corner. Look at that. Oh, let me in before you build it. Oh god. I gotta run all the way around like a jack rabbit. Okay, so we're gonna do our usual gates. I've noticed the building clipping is a tad weird. Okay, and then we're going to go down about this far. That looks good. And then this is going to stick out like that. I would say that's what, 2 gates, 2, 1, 2, roughly 1, 2, buckle my shoe, about there. Sometimes it helps to go around the outside. They sent the chariots and then the rest of the army would attack. chariots were OP back in the day. Okay, so now let's get this. All right. We almost got the wall complete. We're just finishing off the gatehouse here. Should be long enough, and then this should be long enough. There. Line that up. Like that. And it's mostly straight. Just like bacon. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Whew. That's a big wall. Wow, look at the size of this camp now, everybody. That's crazy. That's way better. We got room to grow. This is a real, finally a real Roman fort that we've built. Are there hill forts in the game? I think they are. I haven't been that far north, but I think that they are up there. So we're going to go ahead and up here on the high ground. Oh, got some more taxes. 39 gold, 1665. That's the usual. I wonder how long it takes for these Pila to go away. So my tent, the Legate tent, the most important tent, will be there. And then slightly below that will be more officer tents, if I can get them to be even at all. That's weird. Okay, let's try over here. This looks promising. That could be way closer. Okay. Like that. And spread them out. We don't want to face them back like that, so let's stay on that lip. It'll look weird from the side, but from the back it won't. Alright, there's some officer tents there. Now we're going to flip around and have some officer tents on this side. Sorry, bud, but you get some uneven terrain. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be enough officer tents for the full legion. Now we need some more soldier tents for sure. Let's do another cluster. Well, let's do a cluster in this corner here. Here facing the other cluster. You know what, we're going to combine this cluster. We're going to say there, there. Looks like we lost some people with the building. You guys don't like base building? All right. So that should be that. We'll go back here in the corners, and we've got even more room. Look at all this room. Oh, there's some strategy. There's strategy. The strategy now is a little more on the larger scale of numbers and where you're going to attack and logistics and things like that. And as I'm guessing, as the game progresses, there will be more and more strategy like that. Now, as far as the battle strategy itself, I think it more has to do with your soldiers and how they attack. There is some strategy to, like, getting... You definitely have a better position when you are set up and lined up ready for the fight and they're in battle mode, and they do better in those situations for sure. And you wait to hold your charge. I like to let a bunch of them be up against my shield wall before I initiate the charge itself. I find that helps out a little bit. Alright, this camp is coming along, our new fort. And we can rearrange and redecorate as we go. I just want to get some tents down so that we can get some men hired. These can be way farther back. Okay. You know, I put all the tents kind of in a circle like this because I feel like this is more realistic to how soldiers would set up their tents. They would form into units, and centuries would camp together. Probably have a couple of outcasts. Would probably 4 to a tent. I believe that it is. Let's look in here and find out to be sure. Setting up camp. So yeah, 4 per tent. So you need 4 tents and an officer tent for each, or no, you need 5 tents and an officer tent for each legion, I believe. Right? Because if it's 4 per tent, 1, 2, 3, so you need 4 tents. Ooh, excuse me, 4 tents and an officer tent for each century. So in the end, I probably have way more tents than I need already. Let's look. It says I have enough for 201. We're going to start recruiting. Let's get our men in here. No free enlistment positions. Century 8. Now, how am I on tents? Not even close. So I think that I have enough tents. Although we do need to now, we'll start decorating and doing more things as we go. I'm going to say the supply cache is closer to the officers' tents back here, maybe? I don't know. I don't like that area. The supply cache will be back here behind these tents. So we'll just start, you know, we'll throw down some boxes. Maybe one in the middle. Barrels. Roman loves barrels. We make good barrels. We make good glass. We know what we're doing. That one kind of clipped. And a couple of standing torches around just to light it up. And we'll start, as it gets night, we'll post some more torches. Yeah, usually. But with the room we have, we'll rearrange. I just wanted to get something going down now, and it gives it a nice flow. There's nice little clusters, because the way the soldiers work is they'll huddle in between, like, buildings and stuff. And so, well, it looks like I'm just causing a bunch of weird where they want to. And as we see things like this, we'll, you know, break things up at the places where they clearly want to fucking walk through. There we go. And then that should help free some peeps up. But we should have enough tents. What we need to do now is call our formation. We are going to get everybody so that we can... I think the barrels are also storage. I think they're just smaller storage, or they might just be decorative. But I think they are storage. Now, I should be able to... I'm going to turn on my V. I should be able to line up everybody here in the camp. That is the plan. Okay. Oh, they're all charging. Okay, that's why they're acting weird. Almost. Okay, so I think if they're back here... Hold. All right, look at that. I can almost... And this is where we can come in and go, you know what? We need some space. Move tents back that way. Officers' tents in the way? No. Okay, we've got our whole legion here. Look at this. This is beautiful. Where's my stick? Where's my beaten stick? My promotion stick, my beaten stick. Alright, so we need to go all the way back to our 7th Legion. And start recruiting. Alright. Manius Blasius. Manius Stellasius. Appius Numisius. Incontinentius buttocks. Incontinentius buttocks. Congratulations on your promotion to Centurion. You are now Centurion of the 8th century. Incontinentius buttocks. That has got to be the best name in the game so far. Nordius Maximus. That's a good name. You're going to be our signifier. Gnaeus Castrius. Posthumus Venulius. Thought that was his wife's name. Decimus Vibius. Servia Fafusius. Numerius Coelius. Quintus Copinius. Quintus Copinius. That is the name of an officer. Manius Sitius. Manius Sitius. Optio Sitius. Take the back of the line. Ooh, Marcus Messius. This is the first Marcus I've run into. I like that. Marcus, you're going to be our Tess. Congratulations on your promotions, everyone. Let's get some more... Uh-oh. Hey, quest! Look at that. We've got all 9 legions. We accomplished our quest. We now have a full 9 legions. Alright, that means we have 11 guards. I mean, we have 10 guards. No, wait, they shouldn't have that many. Hold up. Oh, I goofed. I goofed! Oh, look at our Profectus Numerius Titirius. Biggest dick is his special friends, Incontinentix buttocks. Alright. Sextus Sus. Sus was a good man. I'll promote anyone in his family. Lucius Titurius, your brother is our Profectus. Congratulations on your promotion. We are definitely a nepotist kind of legate. Spurius Sextius. I like that. Titius Blasius. Nice. Titus Blasius. Titties in the blouse. Ooh, look at this. Servius Publicius. He is a servant of the plebs. Oh, I need to upgrade. Where'd you go, bud? Where, bud, excuse me, pardon me. Tess, you're Optio. Now, Servius Publicus. That means that lacking accommodations, we need more tents! No way! No way more tents is the option. Okay, we did take down a few tents. We're going to come back here. Put some back-to-backers like this, maybe. It's getting dark. A couple more tents back here. Now. Probably help if I disbanded. Or just put those 2 workers to come build those tents. Can you guys come over here, please? Thank you. Alright, they're building those tents. Oh, we're gonna blood these troops, don't you worry. We have a full legion. For the first time, the 13th Legion has been filled to the brim. We have all 9 centuries. All the men under our command. We're going to go ahead and disband. We're going to... we need like 10 guards, 10 workers, and everybody else is going to be with us. Alright, the east is going to be ours. There's no... Oh my god, look at this army. Oh my god, look at this army. There is a 50 gold convoy coming for our gates. I lied. All men to arms. Shit, which way do they come from? They come from the northeast. The northeast is right out the gate. Men, assemble! Oh my god, here they come! Set for battle! Get out here! Now we'll get our revenge for the massacre that happened earlier. Hopefully that should have engaged them. Hopefully my men should be pouring out of the fort at this point. Hold your pila! Follow me! We're on the move! We are going to get our revenge for our fallen Roman brethren. Those good Roman men that left their blood on that battlefield. They will be avenged. Ambush them! There we go, now they're coming. Now they want to fight. Charge! Through the woods! Get them! We're approaching a farm. It'll be fine. We can take a farm. Get him! Get him! Surround him and stab. Surround and stab. Back to formation! They're running. We've taken a lot of their numbers. I don't think we've taken many losses. Did you guys see many losses? Oh, that guy's bleeding. You're mine. Oh, no, you're theirs. Get got. This isn't over. We chase them down till the end. taken 0 losses. Man, they are hustling. They are retreating very fast. There's their commander, though. I need to engage them. Charge! Get 'em, man! For Rome! Yeah, 50 gold and 1,500 silver, guys. We are killing it. Back to formation. Back to formation. Hold. Marching formation. Still took no losses taking out that 50 gold convoy. That other 50 gold convoy that massacred us, we just got pure payback. Not a single man lost. And you know what that means? Our men got their blood. Follow. Hold. Alright. Our men got their blood. It's time for chainmail for all. And then we are moving east. We are taking... Man, we did that without chainmail too. These boys got riggedy. Look at you. Look at the blood on this true Roman. True Roman is red. With the blood of his enemies. Yeah, the big ones with range. I've been throwing the Pila at the giants and the arrows as well. The bow is OP. The bow is really OP. Look at all these plated men. See these men? These men were in the massacre. Look at this man right here. This man got revenge for his fallen brethren. Oh yeah, it's good. Not a man lost in that battle. That is how it's done. I wish, so a function I wish he would add is being able to, like, when you walk through the ranks and stuff, and, like, even in camp, when you're walking through camp, they should, like, get out of your way. You're the fucking legate. You're a senator. They should be like, sir, they should, like, scoot out of the way so you can just kind of, like, walk wherever you please and they get out of your way. Even if they just step out of line and then step back real quick. Or when you're walking around camp, they'd, like, make a hole for you to walk through the camp like you're somebody. You know what I mean? That would be cool. And also, game mechanics-wise, it would make it easier to move around. And there's a reasoning for it, you know? Alright. Everybody got their first blood. Not a man lost. We fought valiantly. Everybody gets their armor today. You know, there's a couple soldiers in this legion that were like, I didn't do shit. I just ran around following everybody. I didn't get a single swing in, and I'm still getting my armor. Oh, got a couple platers. Oh, crap. What do we got here? Charge! Small convoy, but nonetheless. Formation. Marching formation. Whew, getting jumped. Yeah, it would be nice for them to stay in their centuries. That would be really cool. I would like to see that as well. I would like to see more shield wall, like them get to stay in their units and like work together. Maybe eventually I'm sure he'll add more formation types and things like that where you can set a shield wall and set people to stay together where they fight in good Roman tactic. I think... Oh, this unit? Nope. Calm down. Good Roman soldier. Alright, everyone should have, at minimum, mail. Men, onward! We take the farm! March! Battle formation! Okay. Don't see any convoys coming in to intercept us before this battle starts. Oh my god, they're here. Charge! Take the farm! Yeah, and this is one guy. Imagine what this game could be. The looting mechanics and everything are there. This farm here, we're enslaving. And we're raising it. This is what happens when you attack Rome. To your formations. How many men did we lose? 1. We lost 1 man. It hurts, but acceptable losses. This is what happens when you fight against Rome. We will burn your village to the ground if you resist us. Yeah, for sure, I agree. We march southeast to the way station. Everyone. Marching formation. March! Alright, so we've set up our new camp in a more centrally located area. We have now taken and burned down the farm outside of Glengar. That should affect the economy. You can see there's a lot of unrest going on right now. We are going to send our forces to take Auchenbreck. That is our next target, is Auchenbreck. I think we will stop by the camp since it's on the way and refit with Pila and more arrows. And then we will march for Auchenbreck, where we are not stopping until I stand in the center of that town. I promised we would take our first town today, and by the gods of Rome we will. Jupiter, watch us now. Mars, aid us in our ventures. And Pluto, nice cock. Has anyone ever watched the HBO show Rome? That's literally probably one of my favorite Roman era shows. I think it was really well done. But there's one character. No, it's not. They do it in Rome too. But I'm thinking of the guy. I'm thinking of Spartacus, the guy in Spartacus, who all the time he's just going around Jupiter's cock, Pluto's cock. Hey, we got some more taxation. And now that we have a full century and a lot of our guys are getting veteran and plated, we're slowly going to have more. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying, though, Impregnate, about... Oh, wow, I just read your name. And about... Yeah, not just recruit new troops, but that's what I was saying about the slaves, is make the slave mechanic a thing where you enslave them, and then they can be your workers at the base. They can... And, like, the more slaves you have, the more resources you get. And, you know, they can expand other resources where instead of running around and just clicking on trees, it's about how many slaves you have. So you can set your troops to work in the beginning, but then as you start getting slaves, the more slaves you get. So that gives you a reason to, like, okay, I actually want slaves, not just to send them back to Rome. You're like, do I take the money and the taxation and leave the serfs alone, or do I make them slaves so they can get more resources for my camp? And then that creates that balance that you have to choose over. And I think that would really be cool. Oh, wait, our camp's west. Our camp's right over here. We're at Auchenbreck. Let's go refit real quick. Oh, there it is. I gotta get used to where our new camp is. It would be cool to Romanize a town. Like maybe you could, if say like when you took a town, you could leave some men there, and over time, like as long as the men were there and barbarians didn't come and retake it, as long as the men were there, they over time it would Romanize the town, and then eventually it would be a Roman town. And that guy's been stuck this entire time. And then that way you could Romanize the town and then have Roman towns where you could get better taxation. Say you got increased taxation for it being a Roman town, and say you could recruit troops from there for silver, maybe a high cost of silver, but that would be cool to see as well. Okay, everybody has been back to camp. We're going to go ahead and everybody is nice and rested, I think. Where is everybody? It's just like this one guy. Oh, I better get him too. Alright, and as these guys go in, we're just going to start plating. I'm just going to plate as much of the Legion as I can as they enter in. Take your plate, take your plate. First come, first serve. Come get your plate here, plate here, plate. Who wants plate? Who wants plate? You want a plate? You want a plate? You want a plate? You want a plate? Who wants to upgrade? You want upgrades? I got upgrades. We're upgrading until it's silver. Till we run out of silver. They didn't even know about this surprise coming. Plate for everybody. We have an excess of silver, and we are going for the city. We're going to take all the plate. Oh man, this Roman Legion is going to gleam. Hey, Numerius Titterius. Welcome home. I see some people in fresh garb there. Hey, there's a veteran. I accidentally just upgraded a veteran, but I'll take it. Did I miss the 6th Legion? Did I miss the whole 6th Legion and didn't upgrade any of them? Probably. It's seeming that way, because I'm seeing people without their chainmail. Okay, we are running low on the gold reserve now. We're under 500, so I'm gonna save the rest of the gold for anyone I see not wearing chainmail. One thing I would like to do while we're here is, now that we've got our men, we can start setting up some guard points. Like there, and there at the gate. Hey, at the gate. Okay. And then out here we will have a couple of guards. And I wish you could choose like which legion, what units were in. You can move units between legions and choose like, I want this legion to stay at camp and I want to take these legions with me. You know what I mean? Because right now, with everybody in the legion, if I start unassigning people and assigning people to guard, then my legion is going to be like speckled, where some people are here and some people are out, and but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're going to keep 10 men on guard at all times. And a couple workers. We're not doing too much work. Oh, you know what's going to be cool? I have not seen any rivers yet. That's interesting. Just the ocean water. I have not run into a river. And until you brought that up, I didn't even think about it. No, but check this out. This is going to make it official. Here's my tent, and we're going to have a couple of posted guards that just sit directly outside of my tent. Let's see them show up, too. Oh, this is going to be great. Good thing I saved some money. Because these guards are going to get sweet armor. So guards should be going into place as we speak. I wonder if any have showed up yet to guard duty. Oh, here's a guard now. Quintus Granius. Yeah, Roman roads would be cool. Laying Roman roads. Or maybe like we were talking about how you can Romanize. So maybe you Romanize a town, and then if this town is Romanized and this town is Romanized, you can spend silver or stone to make this road stone, and then you could travel really fast along it. There's a noble gathering south. I think we need to go do it. We're taking this south. Everybody form up. We're going. We're leaving those couple men behind to guard the camp, but we are... I'm not playing around anymore. We're heading southeast. Everybody gather out here in the field. We'll call this the marching field. This is where we'll gather all our men. Hold. All right. We have our legions. Okay, so the 6th. One of these legions did not get upgraded all the way. That's the 9th. Where's my 6th? Oh, here, yeah, there's a bunch of guys that I must have skipped over the 6th. Alright, we are at a gold. I mean, we are at a silver. March! This is it. We are going. We are not letting anything stop us. We will take the heads of their nobles, and we will take their city of Achenbreck from Mother Rome. No ifs, ands, or buts this time. Now, we're going to keep an eye out for convoys, because that's what seems to be our downfall. Right now, we have a 12 gold convoy. I didn't see where it was heading. I got to start paying attention to those scouting reports now that I'm learning the names in the area. But it seems like right now we have a pretty big convoy coming this way. Oh my god, here it is. 50 gold convoy coming at us. Where was that headed? They're headed to Largenlek. That's Largenlek. So, they're heading for Largenlek. We're going to do the smart thing. We want that city. We're going to head south. I'm changing our marching orders south. If we intercept this convoy, that might be a fight, but we might be able to wait for them to pass. These guys will pass to Largenlek, and we'll be able to swoop in on the nobles and take the city without having to fight their huge army. Once we take the city, we can go after their army, but I think it'd be better off if we head south to intercept this 12 gold army. It's going to be a much better fight for our men. Hopefully it'll get them warmed up and ready for battle for the city. What's what funny colored village? This black one? The black village means that I burnt it to the ground. The orange is the unrest level of that particular city. Left of Glengar. Yeah, I burned that to the ground. That's what happened. Alright, men, they should be... There they are. You can see them there through the trees. Battle formation! We have the hill advantage. Hold. Get your pila ready. Fire. Charge. We have the height advantage. Take them. Let their bodies roll back home to their mothers. Yeah, I agree, Metal Rain. That would be cool. To place camps and legions, like, maybe you can appoint somebody, like, maybe not, like, as big as the one you can command, but you could maybe post a sentry to a different camp or outpost. Back to formation. Good job, men. We didn't lose anybody, and we took that convoy. And we're avoiding this convoy now. We need to double march south. Marching formation. Oh, look at those men. It looks so good. We need to avoid this convoy that is now heading directly for us. We need to outmaneuver it. We are Romans. This is where we thrive. In marching, maneuvering, and getting around the enemy until the battle is ours. There's no point in fighting a battle you'll lose, or a battle that'll make you lose the battle after that. Don't be stubborn. Let their army pass, and we'll take their city undefended. We keep heading south, and once we get down this hill, we will push east, down the beach. Alright, we've avoided their army. We're going to now start pushing east. March. Drink some water while we march. Yeah, no, I would love tactical choke points, forts on the bridges. I would love also to see, I was saying, like, traps. Things that you could set up. To lure convoys into, to set up ambushes. I would like to be able to set up a sentry in one location on like the left side of the road and set up a couple sentries on the right side of the road, and they're set to battle formations, and then when I say charge, they come down on both sides and just clamor them. Alright, let's get some light on. Can't see, it's getting dark. They'll never know what hit them. We'll attack them at night. I would also like to see, I think it's already a thing, because I've noticed a little bit of a slowdown, but I would like to see that, like, during the sunshine, like on the roads, you march really fast. During the sunshine, you march medium, and when it's raining, it's like sluggish and slow. You have to move, both you and the barbarians. Maybe the barbarians don't take as much of a penalty because it's their homeland, but I would like to see more immersive tactics like that. Like, I want to see a high ground advantage come into play. I want to see, you know, the main thing the first and foremost, I would really like to be able to determine how much or when they fire their Pila. And also, if I had one criticism, I would say just turn down the shiny, like 10%. Like my shield, the sword, with the water, the trees, like everything is just a tad too shiny. Like that's a little much. I mean, I guess it would be pretty watery, but I think also what would be cool is, let's hold here. Imagine, like, we're marching through the rain right here. Imagine, like, if you've ever played a game like Foundation, there would be a trail. That would be another immersion, like, really seeing where your armies march. The larger your army is, the more the trail is, and there's just a muddy brown trail from where our soldiers have beaten the rainy ground and the mud. Maybe during the day it leaves, like, a tan, dirty trail from where we've marched all the boots, but during the rain it's just, like, a muddy trail that you could follow back and see, like, oh, this is where we've marched. And maybe that shapes the ground, and when you've had battles, you can see where the grass has been stamped out and the road has been beaten down because there's been a huge battle there. So, like, as the game goes on, there will be, like, sections that are battlefields, and you'll be creating your own roads just by walking around. And then you could solidify those roads with stone. That would be interesting. Okay. We have some armies coming into Achenbreck. Oh, okay. They're going west. There's a 3 gold army. That's nothing. That's basically a patrol group. But that is a big army. They're heading west, thankfully. Dude, there's a lot of gold in Achenbreck. I have a feeling that this, with the amount of gold that's been coming out of here, 250s, in like a 10-minute period, I have a feeling we're about to catch a nice fight. The rain is letting up. We'll tell the men to douse their torches. We're going to be quiet. We're going to roll up slow. And we're going to take this town before they even know we're on top of them. We have to be careful not to alert the hamlet of Colintier to the south. So we're going to push a little further north. And that's the other reason why we're turning our torches off so early. We don't want to alert that town, thereby alerting the neighboring town. And it would be cool, like, also to see. Like, imagine if you pass by this town or you pass by a convoy and they see you, they get that recognition. It would be cool to see them send a scout to the main city, and now they're on alert and they're bolstering, and now they have more men. If they're alerted, they have more men. They're harder to fight. But if you can get on top of them without alerting the town or without alerting the nearby, or a convoy or a scouting party sends word back, then you could ambush them without them even knowing. Look at this beautiful moonlight through the trees. I love this. The nighttime sneaking, it's pitch black dark, but you can still kind of see through the horizon. There's the town. You can see the lights from the town. Wow, that's a big town. They have a wall. Oh, wow. We haven't fought a town with an actual palisade before. Oh, on the morning. Imagine waking up, rested, feeling safe and sound, just to see 200 Roman legionaries marching on your town, coming out of the woods, filling the ranks of the plain in front, the morning sunrise glistening off their shining armor. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Sun hitting the men. We will set up here. Hold. Battle formation. Now, here's a new voice command we haven't used yet. I've got them in battle formation, but we're far away. I want to make sure they're posted up. All the men look good. And now we're going to stand back here. Where's our Perfectus? Where is our Perfectus? Where does he stand? All the way back here. Man, we lead our legion from the back. Watch this. Advance! Advance. Halt! Aha. All right, men. Be brave. I don't want anyone in the First Legion without plate. You guys are the front lines. Advance! Halt! Whoa, that guy's big. That guy's big. That guy's big. He's rather large. Charge! For Rome! Take the town! We got it, man! Back to formation! Move into the town! On me! Hold! Charge! Oh my god, he just decapitated that villager. And we've taken the town. Our first town finally seized. In my opinion, the crux of the Eastern Front. We were finally able to take it. We've got 50 serfs. 20 nobles. Now, here's the real question, everybody. What are we going to do with this first town? This could be 60 gold and 900 silver pulled per day. Or we could enslave everybody and get 100 gold and 2,000 silver. Or we could loot for 50 gold and 15,000 silver and still tax them everything. I think we should loot them and demand full taxation. We should subjugate this town for Rome. The east is going to be the center of our front, so I think that we should build a income here. That's a big income. That would fund our legionaries for the rest of the campaign. But if you guys think that we should send them as slaves back to Rome, let me know. I think this is our best bet. We loot them, and then we tax them on everything. Only 28 unrest? That's dealable. And it would be cool if you could adjust these later. Go back to the town and maybe change the taxation level if you need more, or loosen it up to lower the unrest. We're going to go ahead and we're going to loot and we're going to tax the whole thing. I think that the stream's getting a little far behind and we're going to end up waiting all day. Settlement conquered. Now everyone's running away. We're heading south to the hamlet, southwest to finish off the eastern front. All right. Oh no, that's northwest. We need to go southwest. What am I doing? Our scouts report a raiding party departed from Colintier. Oh, they're coming to meet us right now. Or are they going for the camp? They're going for the camp. Men, hurry! How many have we lost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've lost 10 men. That's not terrible. They've sent a raiding party after us. We have to intercept it before it reaches the camp. We need to head northwest. They've already left Colintier. With a 20, is that a 25, a 12 gold? Charge! Oh, wow, he saved my life. He ran up and chopped that guy's head off. Oh, we've lost some more men. Keep track of our death count. We should have a death counter. Doing, doing, doing. Or at the end of a battle, there should be like a casualty report. Bang, and then right there, when it's finished, there should be a casualty report. Back to formation. Oh, back to formation. We need to intercept that raiding party before it gets to the camp. The guards will be overwhelmed. I don't see them yet. There's only 12 men back at camp. That raiding party will absolutely decimate them if we can't intercept it in time. Come on, men. Force march. We have to protect. There's the raiding party. Oh, I don't have any arrows. I can't lure them that way. Okay. Men, catch up. Let's position down here. We're going to engage right. Wait. Just got our taxes. Battle formation! Charge! After him! All the officers waiting back here. For Rome! We finished the raiding party. Oh, thank God. Let's quickly make it back to camp. Congratulations, boys! We've done it. Oh, wait. We have not. We still have to take Colintier. But we're over our 2-hour mark right now, so we're going to have to save that until next time. In my eyes, we have taken the east. We now have control of everything from the beach where we landed, east to the mountains. And from now, from our camp, we can push north. Ooh, that was a bug glitch. Bush glitch. We will head back to camp. We will have to do some promotions for sure, as we've lost, oh, 3rd century lost another centurion. 3rd century really takes a beating every time. The first 3 centuries, all in all, take a very big beating. I wish there was a way to set up formations of who you wanted in the front, who you wanted in the back, how your centuries. Maybe if it was something just like this, you know, it doesn't have to be live. It could be just like this, and I could say, when I'm in battle formation, I want it to be 4, 5, 6, 7, and everybody else back here, or, you know, something like that. Let's double time back to the camp, and we'll call it a day. I'm very happy with how far we've gotten. There's our camp there. You can see it out in the field. We managed to not only move our camp, build a much bigger camp, fill out our legion to its max, but then from there we were able to take the Eastern Front as planned, and tomorrow we push north. We push the barbarians back north, deeper inland, and actually, now that we have a foothold, start taking this island for Caesar and for Rome. I want to thank everybody for joining us this time. We're going to call it a wrap here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you missed any of our other live streams, they're all on the Boon and Bros channel, where you can watch it from beginning to now to get caught up. And tomorrow, about 1 o'clock, we will be streaming again for you, and we are going to push inland north and try to fight the barbarians in the heart of their own country. This is Boon once again. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.